everybody.
Hi everyone.
Yes, welcome to another episode of the Film Cycle.
The film cycle.
Yeah, you know how we do it as usual on the Film Cycle. We bring you movies, series, or maybe documentaries that we feel you should watch that are streaming on major
Mm.
platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, or even YouTube. And we feel you should watch them. We review them, talk about them, let you know why you should watch them. Or
Right.
why you should avoid them too. All right.
Right.
And we also ask ourselves interesting questions for you to get to know us better. As usual, my name is Oseiza and my co-host is.
Mary.
All right, welcome.
Mhm.
So let's jump straight
Yeah.
into the first review of the week. So
hmm
the film I will be reviewing today is actually a documentary and it's
Mm.
streaming on Netflix and it's titled The Menendez Brothers. So here is the thing. It's about these two brothers, Eric and Lyle, that actually offed their parents. Yes, I think as
Okay.
at the time it happened it happened on August 20, 1989. So the documentary actually shows the events that led to them, offing their parents and things happened, what really happened, the reasons behind it, their time in jail. This documentary actually happened 30 years after the whole event happened. Now, here's the thing. It might sound tragic. Yes, it is. It is tragic. But what actually is interesting is the story behind what really happened. And I'm not going to say anything, on the show. I will want you to actually watch it. I want everybody
Not
to
even
actually watch it.
small.
No, no, no. I'm
Because
not going
I'm
to.
wondering what could have triggered.
Exactly. So if I actually say it, I've actually blown the whole thing. But I want people to actually go and watch it. It's titled The Menendez Brothers and it's streaming on Netflix. It really gives an in-depth on, if as much as there is no excuse for what they did,
hmm
it really gives an in-depth on why we do things as human beings. The reasons behind things and the circumstances surrounding many things. And believe me, you will be shocked regarding what happened. Really, it's really crazy. It's the Menendez brothers. It's a documentary. It's about their life, and it happened 30 years. The whole documentary is now happening 30 years after the whole event. Believe me, it's
Hmm.
it's really something. And I think
Did
everybody should
they
watch it.
didn't go to jail?
Oh no, yes, okay, maybe I can let that out. They actually went to jail. They went to jail.
Ah.
You understand? What they did was a capital offense. You understand? So that
hmm
one is normal. But now the reasons behind it, what really happened, everything, the story behind it. I would want people to actually watch it and see
Okay.
what happened. And believe me, I can say people will be shocked. I'm telling
Okay.
you. I'm telling you, it's something. It's on Netflix. It's titled The Menendez Brothers. I don't know what to rate it actually,
Mm.
but I don't know because it deals with real life. It wasn't like people were acting. There were interviews on people and what happened during those times. So believe me, it is really, it's really
Hmm.
crazy. It's a really crazy documentary. So you guys should watch it, please. It's the Menendez brothers.
Okay.
Yes, so
Okay.
in fact,
I think I'll try it
no,
out. I'll
no,
check
you
it out and
should.
see.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah. Okay. Moving
Yeah.
on. Oh.
Yes, so
Caesar, I have a question for you.
okay.
And it says, have you ever seen a movie that made you cry?
Hey. Hmm. One more. I don't think, see, about this, I don't think I've really left the crying face because I can still tell you that I still cried to a movie sometime last year. No, in fact,
Last year, long.
yeah, so no. Here's the thing. There are some that will move you to tears, like okay, move you to tears. That okay, maybe you want to like shed a tear, but it didn't really come out. And there are some, Mary, you will just start
hmm
crying, like serious
Huh.
tears coming down. So the
Okay,
last
which
time
movie
I
is that?
the last time I had serious tears was last year. I was still moved to tears. I think something like 2 weeks ago, I watched a particular movie. I've forgotten the title, but I remember very well I was really moved to tears. But the one that really brought out the waterworks last year
Mm.
was the final episode of The Big Bang Theory. Like the final and last episode. Believe me, if you know The Big Bang Theory, the only reason you can actually cry at that end,
Hmm.
I've actually met people that said they actually cried to that final episode too. And believe me, the only reason you can cry to that episode if you follow the story right from season 1 up to season 12, I think. Yes.
Season 2, I beg. Don't let's start on this season matter, beg. Okay.
I'm telling you. But believe me, if you really understand the story, you understand the characters. Mary, I was shedding. Oh, okay. Let's not
Ah,
talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
ah,
Okay.
that's serious, so.
It was really serious. It was really serious. The Big Bang Theory, believe
Okay.
me. If you're a Big Bang Theory enthusiast, please let us know in the comment section. If you do understand what I'm talking about, please. I should not be the
Um,
only one. I'm
that's
telling you,
something.
it
That's
was really
something.
something. It was really something.
Hmm.
Yeah, so let me ask you my own question. And this one is
Okay.
a little simple. I think you should be able to crash through this one. So it's this.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
you could only wear one color for the rest of your life, which color would it be? You see, it's
If I
simple.
could only wear,
Yes,
if I
just
could
one
only
color.
wear one color for the
Uh,
rest of my life,
yes,
okay, yeah, definitely, it will be my favorite color.
which
But
is
and I feel like, wait, first, I feel like
okay.
even growing up, and I've
Uh,
had what I wouldn't say weird
mm,
taste in colors. No, it's not weird. Every little girl would say, "Oh, pink, pink," but I feel like most
yes, you know.
girls would like pink or lilac
Mm-hmm.
or you know. But growing up, pink, even as a child, as a baby, pink was never my favorite color.
Oh
Nah,
wow,
pink was never, 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 never my favorite
that
color.
is
Okay,
interesting.
so right now, I would say if I could wear only one color for the rest of my life,
Yes.
it would be navy blue.
Hmm. Okay. No, I
Yeah.
actually kind of like it. It's not too bright and maybe not
Hmm.
too dark.
Yeah, not
So
too.
it's kind of
Well,
like in
I
between.
don't. Right. I don't. Well, what if the navy blue is dark or whatever? As long as it's navy blue. But I don't
Uh-huh.
like any other shade of blue. It's not like, oh,
Okay.
somebody will say, oh, so let's just say blue. No, it
Yeah.
has to be navy blue. If it's not navy blue,
That
then
is that is something. Yeah,
it's
I
not.
think
So
that's a good
yeah,
choice.
I could wear navy blue for the rest of my
Yes,
life.
it's a good choice.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to the last review for this week.
All right.
And the movie that I will be reviewing,
Mm-hmm.
guys. Hey, I beg
Hey.
go make una come. Oh, it
Okay.
don't happen. The movie that I'll be reviewing is the series titled Just Us Girls. Hmm.
Hmm.
I think
Hmm.
okay, I think I've talked about this series before.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I have. Okay, so Just Us Girls just started season 3, episode 1
Oh, okay.
just dropped on Tuesday.
Ah,
So Just
nice.
Us Girls, guys, if you're not watching Just Us Girls, what are you watching? I don't know.
Hey.
Anyways, I don't want to talk too much as usual about it,
Uh-huh.
but Justice Girls is showing on Justice Girls Global Network on YouTube.
On YouTube.
And
Oh.
it features Shafi Bello, Wale Ojo, Efa, Iwara, Kole
Hmm.
Remi, Temitope Aje, Chisom Okonkwo. See, a lot, as in, lot. Funny enough, this new season, they've actually even added new people. Like
Hmm.
Wale Ojo, he wasn't in the
Yes. Yes.
previous
I
two
wanted to say something
episodes.
about Wale Ojo because I know you never mentioned because I actually love Wale
Right,
Ojo. You understand? So
right.
that's
You love
that's good.
Wale
That's good
Ojo.
to know. Yes.
Okay,
Now,
that's besides.
a very good actor.
Okay,
Very good actor. He knows how
okay,
to handle his roles.
okay. If you say so.
Yes. So.
Anyways, so Justice Girls is a series produced by Mildred Kingsley Okonkwo. That's the wife of Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo, the
Oh.
founder of DCC Church in
Oh.
Lagos.
Okay.
Okay, so this series is about four ladies, living together. It just talks about how they go through life. It talked about their personal life, their um Christian life. It just
Okay.
talks about, how things young ladies go through, you
Mm.
know, these days and stuff. It's a holy series. It was produced by a pastor. It's a
Uh-huh.
holy
Yeah, I
series.
can imagine.
Trust me, you will learn a lot. Okay,
That's
so I
good.
was
That's
reading the
good.
comments. I read one comment where someone said, a year from now, someone will just come across this series and just sit down and watch. I'm telling you, like,
Hmm.
honestly, the person is right. A year from now, or even 6 months from now, someone will come across this series and just sit down comfortably and watch season 1, season 2, season 3. We that have been waiting for season 3 since how many years ago? Oh my god.
Hey,
And
I
it just
can imagine.
lucky
I
them.
can
Like, and
imagine.
it just started showing. Okay, so
Oh
Justice
wow.
Girls shows every Tuesday on YouTube,
Wow.
and it shows on Justice Girls Global Network. So, guys, if you've not started the series, go and start. Lucky you,
Alright.
you watch. You will not have to wait
Abby.
for any episode from season one
Yes,
and
so
two, and then now season 3 has
you've
started.
given me an
Finally,
idea.
it has
Maybe
started.
maybe I'll just wait for everything to come out before I start watching.
Yeah, guys. So Justice Girls
Yes,
is
sir.
showing on YouTube. Yeah. So go watch it and leave your comments. Tell
Yes,
us
sir.
what you think about it. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for coming to the end of today's
All right.
episode. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for always
Thank
watching
you.
our episodes and all of that. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube
Yes,
channel
sir.
and just keep commenting, keep liking. And also don't forget to follow us on Instagram at _film cycle. And if you have
The
any
underscore.
movies you want us to
Yep.
review, please always leave it in the comment section. And we promise to give you our unbiased
All
opinion
right.
about the movies. Tell you what we think about the movies. Thank you so much, guys, and see you in our next episode.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Bye.